he's our newest member. At least he says he's going to become a member. He's here to do his icebreaker. So, Steve, Pat Conlon, icebreaker.
All right. Does anyone know how much a polar bear weighs? Enough to break the ice. So, my name is Pat, who if I haven't officially met you, I actually was supposed to be named Nicholas after good old Saint Nick, because I was supposed to be born on Christmas Day. But I decided to enter this world 2 days sooner, 22 years ago. So I'm going to go over 3 key parts of my life that I feel describe who I am. Number 1, my family. Number 2, my education and career. And number 3, some of my interests and passions. So number 1, my family. It's a huge part of my life. I actually really don't have an option because it's literally huge. I'm one of 5, and God granted me the pleasure and serenity of having 4 sisters. So I'm sure you can imagine growing up was pretty tough at times. My youngest sister is 20 years old, and my oldest sister is 30, so the 3 of us are everywhere in between them. We grew up in a suburb outside of Washington, D.C. in Maryland, and now I have 2 sisters in New York City, 2 who are still in D.C., and my parents are still in D.C., and I'm here in Charlotte. So, number 2, I'm going to go into my education and career. I went to an all-boys Catholic high school in Washington, D.C., about 5 blocks from the Capitol. It was a great experience just going to high school in the city. I took the subway to school, got harassed by homeless people, to and from my buildings. And one important thing that I got away from my high school education was our motto was men for others. So there was a lot of opportunity to serve the community, and there's a lot of poor areas and people in need. So it really provided us with a lot of doors to help out the community, and I think that really shaped who I am now. I still like to serve the community when I can. From there, I went to Clemson University, and people always ask me, why Clemson? I'm from the north, it's down south, and I really just wanted to try something new. I actually can't really give you a good answer on that, because I took a big risk. I didn't even visit the school. I didn't go down there with any friends from high school. I just wanted to try something new. I liked the athletic teams. We had a family friend who went there that really enjoyed it. So I headed down to South Carolina for the first time pretty much, and it's been by far the best decision I've ever made in my life, thankfully. I started out studying political science and realized I really wasn't passionate about politics, so I then went into finance and focused on corporate finance, and that's what pretty much has led me here. I work for Bank of America in a 2-year rotational program. So 1 year I'm in an area under the CFO group, and then next year I'll be in a completely different area. I'd be lying to say if banking is my passion, because it's not. I kind of like to go on the motto of work to live. So banking's my job, but it fuels my passions. It allows me to travel. It allows me to go to sporting events. It allows me to go to concerts, live shows, and all that. So I really, my big dream is to somehow get my way into the music industry or the media industry, working for a record label, a music company, and doing finance or accounting for them. That would be my dream. But anyway, that kind of segues into my 3rd thing, my interests and passions. I'm really passionate about music. I really don't really play anything. I grew up playing the saxophone, but I just love listening to music nonstop. I mean, I'd much rather be blind than deaf, definitely. That really just is what I spend the most money on. I mean, going to live shows just does it for me. I'm also interested in sports, both watching and playing them, being active. I swam competitively throughout my life, and then I also enjoy skiing, and I just picked up golf, which has been pretty tough, but I'm trying to take a crack at that. I guess I just want to leave you with a few of my personal mantras, what I kind of live by. One being just be thankful for what you have, not material possessions, but the relationships you have with your family and friends, and how you can share your passions and interests with them. I think that's crucial. And also just enjoy life. I mean, it's way too short, so why not enjoy it? I try to focus, not so much on the past or the future, but really the present moment and living in the present moment. And with that, that's it.